Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant, answering another question submitted by a student. And unfortunately, when this came across and onto Wyzant, this didn't get written out quite right, so we'll just fix that now. It's really a straightforward question. X plus 4. Oops. That happens every once in a while on this thing. Just move that back so that you can see it again. So I think if I put it there, well, that'll be safe, hopefully. So let's start again. So okay. So this is really x plus 4 to the fourth power. To the fourth power is equal to 273. And you can check powers of 4, like I checked 2 to the 4, 3 to the 4, 4 to the 4. There's no perfect fourth that goes into 273. And so when we take the quarter root, which is the next step, after all that checking on my calculator, I gave up. There's no quarter number, 2 to the fourth, 3 to the fourth, 4 to the fourth. They don't go into. So we have to leave this as is, 273 here. But we also have to put a plus minus in front. So when you're taking a root, the nth root, if n is odd, there's no issue. That's going to there's only one answer if n is odd. But when n is even, there's going to be two answers. So for example, 8, the cube root of 8 is always going to be 2. But the square root of 8 is going to be, if you were doing, let's say if you were solving an equation x squared rather, equals 8, you'd have to say x equals plus or minus square root of 8. So if you had an equation x cubed equals cube root of 8, over here you'd see the answer here would be x equals 2. There's nothing to consider other than 2. But when it's x squared equals 8, then you have to take this step, and then this is going to be plus or minus 2 root 2. So I'm just trying to give you a little lesson here rather than just answer the question. So when n is odd and n is even, when that square root is odd or even, you're going to get, you follow a slightly different path with signs. So because this is an even power, we need to have a plus or a minus here. So try to remember that. And then it's x equals negative 4. You go on your calculator and you'll find the square root of 273 is roughly 4.06. And then we're going to have two answers here. So negative 4 plus 4.06 is a positive 0.06, or negative 4 minus 4.06 would be negative 8. And if you put that into your calculator, you'll see that both of these things work. You do 4.06 to the fourth or negative 4.06 is because when negative 8.06 plus 4 will give you negative 4.06. And when you take that to the fourth, that will also give you something around 273. I think the main thing here, the the main trick, whatever word you want to use. But the main thing to remember here is this rule for odd and even uh, powers. These are not called powers, but you know what I mean. These are called, I think, indexes. But when this number is odd, it's going to be one answer. When the number is even, you'll have two answers. Okay, so that's it for today. Um, I hope you enjoy the rest of Algebra 2, and I'll see you next time. Bye.